In this video, I'm going to show how to create a calculated field with Odoo Studio, and I'm gonna keep it super simple so that you can learn how to create it by yourself using any module or app and using any Odoo version. So let's do that. For that, I only have the sales application and of course Odoo Studio, and also the invoicing because it's a requirement. So let me show you this example using products, using a product, right? So I'm going to go to the product section. I'm going to create a product. My first product, and I'm going to give it a price of 100. There it is, something like that. Very simple thing. And so we're going to create a calculated field here. So let's go to the Odoo Studio application, and for this example, I'm going to create a minimum sales price. This means one of my salespeople, my salespeople won't be able to sell this product below, or should not sell this product below this minimum sales price, which is gonna be it's gonna be 50% cheaper than the list price or the price list. So I'm going to create a new field, and it's gonna be a monetary field. So let's put it here below. Okay, monetary field, and I'm gonna call it minimum price. Okay, let me close this view for now. So the field is here, minimum price, and let me activate the book mode because we're going to need it, because I want to show you how you can figure out the names of the fields. So let me activate developer mode. Just went to the settings icon and click and scroll down to see the the developer tool settings, and I activated the developer mode. So let me go back to the sales module. I'm gonna check my product. Okay, so because we have the developer mode activated, you will be able to see this information. If I put my mouse on top of this product type, you will see this black box, and you can read the object information, which is called product.template. And if you put the mouse on top of the next one, product category, the name of the object is not the object, sorry, the field, cath ID _ID. And again, if I go back to the product type, it's going to be field type. So you have to check the names of the fields. So field, this one is default _code, which for the internal reference. For the barcode, it's going to be, the field's going to be barcode. So let's check. This is the one that we want to use to calculate the field, because we are calculating a minimum price based on the sales price. So this one is called list _price, and the one that we just created is called x _studio minimum price. So because you have the developer mode on, then you can see all this information, right? So again, minimum price is the one that we created, and it's called x _studio minimum price, and we are going to calculate that minimum price based on the sales price, which is called list _price. I hope you are following me. So let me go back to Studio, And we want to select this field because this is the field that we are going to calculate, and we're going to scroll down in this black area to the more. But we want to see and click this more button, and again this won't be visible if you don't have the developer mode. So I'm gonna click it, and I see here my field. It's called x underscore minimum underscore price. I'm gonna copy that, and basically we want to have this computed field, and there is some information here, there is some documentation here. So what we need to do is create something like this. This is a Python code, this is Python expression, and yeah, we do need Python to calculate this field, but it should be fairly simple. If if you're not a programmer, just follow me with this example. If you know how to code, then it's gonna be super easy. So let's edit this field properties, and we're gonna go here to the compute or to the advanced properties. But here in the compute section is where we're going to create or type the code, right? So basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to type this same code. So I'm going to say for record in self, okay? And what that means, let me duplicate this. What that means is self, this word self, has all the records in the view that we were modifying. So let me show you. I'm going to discard, and I want to see the product. I want to see this product. So basically, self in the code, self has all these records: product type, product category, internal reference, barcode, all these, even what it's in the sales tab and in the purchase tab. It has all the record. All these fields are contained in the self worth. So basically, with this for loop in Python, we want to loop, or we want to have access to all the fields that are available in this self variable or array. So that's the first part, and then for the second part, I'm going to assign some value again in the calculated field that I created, this minimum price, right? So I'm going to assign a value, and for that, that value, that field, since it is within the self array, I'm going to use the same word, record, and I'm going to put the name of the field, x underscore studio underscore minimum underscore price. So that's what I want to calculate. That's gonna be my calculated field. And I'm going to assign a value, right? So I'm going to type equals, and then since I want to calculate this field based on the sales price, I want to calculate something that is a minimum price where salespeople should not sell below this price, and we were saying it's gonna be 50% cheaper. So the cheapest any salesperson can sell this product should be $85, so 15% cheaper than the sales price. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to say this calculated field is going to be record dot, and we need the name of the field, right? So we need the name of the field, which is, we can see it here thanks to the developer mode, list underscore price. So I'm going to type it like this, list sorry about that, list underscore price, and I want to multiply that by 0.85 because that's gonna be the minimum price that salesperson can sell this product. So basically it's just that. So you know, self has all the records, all the fields. So I have this, this variable will have all these fields contained in here. So basically what I'm saying is for the field that is called x underscore studio underscore minimum underscore price, I want to assign the variable contained in list price, and I want to multiply it by 0.85. So let's see if that works. And it doesn't work because we need to put the dependencies, and the dependencies are just these fields that we are using. So every field that you use has to be listed here. Otherwise, they won't be contained. They won't be brought by the variable, but the array, the self array. So that's it. So if I close this view, and we do need to update this product information so that it calculates, because it calculates only when you update. And there it is, it updated. So we already have a calculated field. So let me edit it again and put it back to 100, and then the minimum price is 85. So that's how you create calculated fields. It's not that difficult. You just have to know which are the technical names for these fields and then use them in the Python code. So let me go back to the studio view before we finish this video, and let me show you what would happen if we did something wrong, right? Which could happen. So let me just go back to the advanced properties here, edit, and let's say we made a mistake, something we typed something wrong. So I'm just removing the correct name or modifying the correct name. So it's still gonna work here. Let me close this view, and then when we try to edit one of the products, let's put 200 again and try to save it, it's gonna give an error. And these errors are pretty scary, so you have to be careful when you use Studio. Again, these errors are pretty scary, right? But it actually says here, this word studio underscore minimum underscore price is not found, cannot be found. There is an error with this field. So it tells you here, but they're a little bit scary. No, there is no issue, no problem. So you just go back to the view, to the studio view, select that thing again, or edit, and then we will just correct that. X underscore studio, save, close, and then if we try to change this here, it works again. We can save it. So that's it. You can do this with any view. You can go to the, for instance, quotations, and if I create a quotation, you will see here the names of the fields again. So this one is called partner ID, this one is called validity date, and so on. And of course, these names may change between versions. No big deal. You can just again make sure you're using the correct name, and that's it. You don't have to copy the code from anyone. You can type your own code.